Welcome back to Bro Sports.
Today's episode, we were talking about a little about the Revolution and how they've been good recently. And let's talk about this.
That's right. All right. So let's first talk about the last 2 weeks now. We did miss an episode last week, but, for good reason. There wasn't really much to talk about. I mean, what was the score?
0-0.
Yeah, against what team?
San Jose.
Yeah, and we did predict either a tie or it could have went, honestly, either both ways. Both teams were really good. What are your thoughts, Aidan, about that game?
I wish there was more goals.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, anything else? I mean, there really isn't much to talk about the game other than it was just a really good game. Really close game. Both teams were really close at scoring goals. But they're just too similar of a team to compare the two, for that matter. There's not really much to talk about the game.
And then let's talk about the Kansas City one.
Oh, yeah. This was a fun, interesting game, wasn't it?
Like plot twists. Like a storybook.
Exactly.
Like, which side of the field, which team want to score more?
That was a crap show of a game. So what happened? So early,
we went up 2-0, and then Mihalovic, their number 9, came out of nowhere and scored for them. First goal. Mm-hmm. And then the second goal was one of their players. And then third goal was their number 9 again. And let's just say they take the lead in the 59th minute and 3-2. And then after the 90th minute, we scored.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was like 85th. But yeah, no, it was pretty close. Yeah, it was... What a game. I mean, I didn't personally... I got to watch a little bit. Like, I went back and I watched, like... I rewatched it because I was able to, like, replay it and actually go back and see the game. That game was a nightmare. I mean, for starters, how do you blow a 2-0 lead in the first half and go down 3-2 after 16 minutes? 16. That is embarrassing. Beyond embarrassing. We should not be letting up 3 goals in 16 minutes. That's embarrassing. To say the least. We should have honestly won that game. There's no doubt about that they could have beaten Kansas City. But clearly we didn't want the win. I mean, whatever. It is what it is. It's a game. We still got a point out of it. We still didn't lose. So we're still continuing our, how many game not unbeaten streak?
7.
Yeah.
And then Chicago still with us.
We did miss the Open Cup, though. We did lose to Chicago 3-1 in the Open Cup.
And then Chicago lost to New York.
Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah. But you also have to look at who we had on the field during that game. We didn't really have very many of our starters. I think we had maybe a couple of guys who could be starters that you're usually on the bench right now because of injuries, like Chunkalai, which, by the way, Chunkalai scored.
Yes.
He scored his first goal of the season, which is pretty sick. It was a little bit of a tap-in, but, what can you do? A goal's a goal. Doesn't matter what kind of goal it is. A goal's a goal.
I think Chunkalai is coming back. His full strength.
Yeah. I mean... He does still, I believe, have a groin injury, but I think overall right now he's looking good. I mean, he doesn't look like he's like in serious pain.
And now, tomorrow we go against DC United.
Tomorrow?
Yes.
Oh, dang, that's right. We do go against them tomorrow. Dang, I'll be at work. I'll watch it at work.
It's a midweek game.
Yeah. I'm hoping I will be... Actually, I think we... Yep. I think my work would close at 7, so I'll be sitting around in a booth for the remainder of my night. So I'll be able to watch it in that booth. So I'll be able to watch my game for a little bit. But yeah, no. So I don't know. What else do you want to talk about, Aiden? What are some other interesting points of that game? I mean, if you look at those stats, we had more shots on target, and honestly, that game I really think we should have won that game.
Mm-hmm.
There's no doubt about it. We should have won that game. We let up. We got cocky. We went up 2-0. We lost it. Go down 3-2, and then we come back and tie it up. From who again?
Kansas City.
Wait, what? No, I'm saying who tied up the game?
Revolution.
No, but who on the Revolution tied it up?
Chocolate.
No, Chunkalai scored the second goal. Or the first goal.
Carlos.
I think it was Yurti.
Yeah, Yurti.
That's who it was. One of our guys who hasn't scored. He hasn't. By the way, fun fact: Yurti has not scored a goal, since last game, since 2023. So that's what we're working with a backup striker. A guy who hasn't scored a goal since 2023.
And now he scored a goal.
Yeah, 1 goal. Since 2023. That's 2-3 seasons ago? Since 2023. Like, what more can we ask for? Like, please give us a striker that actually will score goals. And not just Carlos Heel trying to bust his rear end to known to mankind. And all of these other freaking players who are coming from the back line, the wingers, all of them are scoring. But we've seen basically non-existence from our strikers scoring goals. How many goals has our strikers? We have your team. We have Campana. How many goals in total do they have for the team?
Like 2 or 3.
I think they have 2, I think they have 3. 2 in total, maybe 3. Out of all the goals. And once again, you know who has the most goals on the team?
No. Carlos.
Yeah. Our midfielder. A midfielder should not be scoring all the goals. If I'm being honest, it should be the striker. Strikers should always be the ones scoring the goals, usually. And obviously the attacking wingers. But you hardly ever, at least in a lot of the other leagues, you see a lot of the strikers usually scoring the goals. Either the attacking mid or the strikers, which is Carlos Gil is the attacking mid, but he mostly plays in a midfield position. I mean, I don't know. We should have more diversity, more ability up front. Because our ability up front is not there. Still not there. It's still not up to what our standards should be. We have a good foundation. We have a good defense. Granted, last game they were kind of fluky here and there, but we got good midfield, solid midfield. With Carlos Heel, Peyton Miller, whatever the heck. Who else is playing on the other side? I'm brain farting. Oh, Gonago. Polster at times. I mean, we got a good core team, but again, our offense still needs some work. Obviously, we're on the right track as now we're in a 7-game or 6 or 7 game unbeaten streak, which is impressive. Again, we wouldn't have anticipated this kind of season at the beginning of the season. I mean, look at how we started. We started, 1-3? That's bad. That alone is bad.
Yeah.
And now we're 7 games in, and we still haven't lost. I mean, I guess we're going in the right direction somehow. So I guess we got to give the Revolution some credit for that. And whatever the heck his name is. Caleb Porter, yeah, thank you. Because I can't remember his name because he's honestly forgetful sometimes. But yeah, I mean, you got to give Caleb Porter the credit. He clearly changed up the formation, brought in players that were actually going to fit the team correctly, and so far we're executing really well right now in the last 7 games. So hopefully we're going to continue this path. If we keep tying games and winning games for the rest of the season, we'll see ourselves in the playoffs. We will. And who knows how far we'll get up in the playoffs, as I don't think we'll get very far. But I think we'll have a chance at least past the first round, which isn't too bad.
Remember, we got the opponent the most.
Bro, he scored 1 goal. Maybe 2. I don't remember.
He went to the playoffs with Miami.
I know. But where the heck is his, like where is his contribution to the team? Like, Carlos Heel, who's been on our team for how long now? I can't even remember, because he's been on the team for so long. I don't even remember since
15.
Yeah, I think like 20. I don't even remember, but he's been on the team for a while, and he's still continuing to produce goals, produce chances on net. Like, he's a playmaker. That's what he is. That's what he's made to do. Anybody who plays in the attacking mid position, usually, especially in the midfield, those guys are meant for playmaking. Midfield is always there for that.
Mm-hmm.
Strikers are supposed to be the guys who are scoring the goals.
Yeah.
And again, we can't produce goals from our strikers. Again, we have 2 strikers, and they both have, I think, 1 goal for the 2 of them. I mean, that's not really the greatest look.
Yeah.
But what can you do? Anything else to add, Aidan, before we head off?
Well, Revolution, like I said, go win, go great, and go everything, and go enormous, and be up there in the playoffs, and then win the game.
I guess that makes sense. That kind of makes sense. I don't know. Yeah, just go win games, please, and don't lose. Because if you keep up with this momentum of constantly winning and tying, we're gonna have an opportunity at playoffs. There's no doubt about it.
And like I said, go Revolution, Revolution,
Revolution. All right. I'm your host. Or you could say it. You know, Aidan, end us off.
Aidan.
No, I'm your host, Corey Raftery.
Aidan host.
And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Have a good one, guys.